I mean, if we're talking about contemporary games, then there is something that I've looked at recently, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. Also, OBS immediately complaining about my frame rate, or overloading encoded. Oh, but if you don't know what that means, trust me, I'm trying my best. By the way, I think that was Colt into EH-ZHAL, by the way. So, as we move on to our next custom character and get into a EH-ZHAL Colt custom character, I need to remember to set the hardware store. Again, I do at least test each character out for like a mystery-ish, just to make sure they have everything just, works. But if anything else crashes, well, knowledge, light, Takshisan, dexterity, charisma, maybe a second mystery check. But we nearly start with 8 knowledge, but we don't. So the reason I'm saying that specifically is because for some reason I thought we started with 8 knowledge. I think that was because of something I got during the run. Hey, Ghostly Spear, by the way. But let's take our experience, do some rumor checking. Not that I don't think I've used it in the past like 100 episodes. But let's see what mysteries we have on our plate today. Ward, Botanist, Shebas, because this Sailors right here does not have a custom mystery accompanying it, and then Shuttle. So Sailors last, Sailors, Shebas, and Ward. Or not Shuttle, Shebas, and Ward. Probably going to do Shuttle into Ward, and then take Shebas next. We get the experience rule, which is absolutely terrible, but we'll deal with it. So, because of that, we're still going to prepare to grab something, but then we're going to tree for funds, because I suspect my Doom is going to shoot through the roof. So, we're going to get extra Doom now. Now we got 10% Doom, but that was the break sometimes. So, Carpenter Hammer or Shovel? Probably just going to end up using the Shovel, funny enough. I would not advise you to do that, but I would probably have advised someone to take the Carpenter Hammer. We could have been able to prep attack. I'm just scared of other things happening. Max threat level School, high threat level Mansion, and max threat level Seaside. So we're gonna do School for the moment. I know we have Sailors, but we'll do School for the moment. When we take Sailors, I should probably switch to the police patrols to the Seaside. But yeah, contemporary games, there were a few I was looking at, but I already have stuff on my plate. I don't even know if I'll be able to finish what I want to finish, but I'll do my best. And if I don't, basically the longer it takes for me to release anything, the more likely it is it's going to be free. Even though I will add, I will very, very like 99% likely add, well, actually, a free 99% chance of a free version, and along with a charge, basically. I was looking at the which choice there, and then I saw that I got a 12 on strength. Well, I mean, or I could just get nothing. So let's just fight this because I'm a little miffed. So we take 6 reason damage about. We can't handcuff this enemy. We can Ghostly Spear if I so please, but it's not going to make this encounter that much faster, so unless I throw the wooden bat and yeah, you know what? Let's do that instead. Ghostly Spear, but then we throw the wooden bat as well, so we don't take as much reason damage. Yeah. So we take our experience and take our Doom, and hopefully we level up before the end of the next mystery, because otherwise we're going to be taking a lot more Doom. So another way to think about our current run is that we are just... Oh, I did not get... Oh, that's right. We don't have the illegal den anyway, so it's not like I could have done anything. Never mind. Yeah, let's move on. Hopefully we level up. If we don't, we're going to be in a lot of pain. And I'm just going to autopilot here. But anywho, yeah, so... Yeah, and aside from other things I'm working on, again, I would like to just move on from game to game. Maybe trying to play wouldn't be so bad, but the other part about that is oh my goodness, that took away experience. I'm in trouble. Well, it's funny enough. Now it's a good thing that I am going through every single investigation in Ward. The problem is still I won't get enough experience. But again, another way to look at it is I'm getting ill-fated. But yeah, let's just... Should I say it? No, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Just know that I was looking at a few other games. That being said, to kind of rewind back to what I have mentioned before when I'm playing other games, is that I have to be able to record them, and I'm not. I don't doubt that I have some not setup errors. What am I trying to say? Ghost enemy, by the way. We're so close. I would like to actually just slap this with a ghostly spear, but at this point, I think we just do what we do. For reason is pretty bad, but we do get to level up. Forgetting spells is reason, stealth, take strength. But yeah, having resource issues on top of just priority issues in terms of what I need to work on, basically. Probably shouldn't have traded stamina there if I want to fight this properly. Yeah, 4 stamina damage, but we can handcuff this to save on Doom. Yeah, I'm probably going to take less Doom from getting experience from defeating this encounter than I am just running. On top of the fact that we do have cultists, but still. The other side of what I wanted to talk about was that the games I was looking at are doing better than, like, very, 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 what do we want to say, budgeted games? I don't know what to say exactly. We'll take Shivas. I know we can skip the boss here, but I just want to take it third just in case I want to fight the boss. I normally don't, though. But, yeah, they're doing very, very well for the, and I've mentioned this before as well, the requirements that they cost, which is why I wanted to talk about, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. The fact that recording certain games, let's just say, there's some trouble recording games. Just in general. It's very simple. If you can't record on just straight out OBS, there's a problem with trying to record a game. Again, I'm not saying that the game is bad, but just saying that if I'm trying to make videos or make streams on a game, I've done 8+ hour streams before, so, and those games, I thought I wouldn't be able to stream or record them comfortably. It turns out I could. In fact, I think I still have one of the 2 setups in which Book of Gore, by the way, in which I recorded a 6 to 8+ hour stream. So, I mean, hey, we could Ghostly Spear here. I don't want to, but I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I don't want to run, and I need as much experience as possible to level up before the end of this mystery, which means we might even fight the boss. It's going to be very painful. In fact, I don't want to enter this boss with 4 stamina for a reason. We're going to tactically visit the hospital, both to roll for Rumu Ghost, but also to try and get more experience. Now, it's not great that I'm losing stamina, but gotta do the best with what I've got. Oh my goodness. Well, now we have to rest. I'm not gonna... No, we're gonna rest twice. Might as well get our rest done in now. But if we run into double nurses, it's bad. If we run into Rumu Ghost, it's good. Unfortunately, we get a broken jaw for our trouble, which is going to be very, very detrimental, actually, because we want to be able to cast spells here. I do have Book of Gore, but yeah, it's... I don't want to roll on the curses either. I'm purposely sitting here. I know we might just take as much Doom trying to level up, but we might as well give ourselves a chance to level up rather than just suffer with 9% Doom. In fact, I probably still have taken less Doom at the moment. So, as we strong attack twice to get out and level up. Again, one of the few times... I'm going to save the painkillers, by the way. One of the few times sitting around trying to wait for a level up is going to help out. But I don't think I have the knowledge check, so funny enough, I'm going to take running shoes instead. And I'm actually going to heal stamina. And off we go. So now, instead, we take 1 Doom. But, again, I did investigate the hospital, like, 5 times and took, like, extra Doom, so... I probably took more Doom, but at least that's, again, giving yourself a chance rather than just taking 9% Doom outright. Or 8% with the cultist. Well, -1 Doom, but you get the point. So yeah, Sailor's Last. Ally Curse Injury. Not much I can do about the curses and injuries, or just curses straight up, because I took them from the tree. And then I don't remember some of my checks, but we move on. Again, we do have Book of Gore, but you never know. That one was... I feel like there is another event that specifically removed like 2 stamina and 4 Doom instead, but you know what? We'll deal. Hopefully we get out of this forest quickly. Keeping in mind that we are in Botanist, so we are just going to take Doom damage. Also, if you have Fearful here, you should just use Book of Gore. The reason is because, as stats don't matter, you just proc an encounter and lose all of your reason. In fact, we already lose all of our reason, but that's what Book of Gore is. Do 1 less damage. Well, yeah, this is absolutely terrible. Well, now we do use Ghostly Spear. The question afterward is whether or not we do, because this is 11 damage, funny enough. No, it's not. It's 18 damage, but we have to roll on it. Nope. What is 70%? What is 70%? Now we do have to Ghostly Spear. And we can just prep strong. We get 1 fund for our trouble, but I thought I was going to enter the monument. Can't anymore. And yeah, I mean, I just want to do this because if I have a high chance of losing anyway, I might as well just enter. Now, we can't really brace into anything. In fact, we can't brace into anything. So it's time for a Ghostly Spear battle. But again, them's the breaks. Can I even Desperate Struggle into a thingamajiggy? Where is it? Right here. I've been demoralized a little bit. So this is 17 HP damage. Question mark? Nope, I missed again because, what is 80%? I would have liked to know how much damage I did there, but I'm pretty sure it was 17% because it's actually 9 times 2 minus 1 due to the scaling, but shrug. 91% on our ending our 4th mystery here, and in fact, we're still not out of this mystery, and still stats don't matter, so yeah. This is actually when we needed 18 damage, but I was the one who decided to use the thing. We now have 4 max reason, and we have back-ended RNG, which is better than no RNG luck, but as we leave Shiro-san behind here, yeah, we don't have enough Doom to complete the run. We could have a 6 Doom decrease and still not complete the run. That's how bad this is right now. In fact, we could have a 10 Doom decrease and have a likely chance to fail the run because of the fact that we don't get to level up. Shiro-san only grants us 1 experience. And this is when I should have actually waited again, but since we enter a forest, we can't even control how much experience we get because we're forced out of the mystery after a certain number of forced investigations, because that's just how you only have a certain number of forced investigations. So, without further ado, I guess I'll just see you in the next video. Spell learn, I need these spells, and I am just going to lie down like the Misery Parasite.